back to the Lair of Stag, and this is vlog number 9, where I'm just showcasing my work week and the things I do behind the scenes to create my spooky stuff. Last week I had a rather really large release of stuff that I've been working on for like the last probably month and a half. I wanted to do a type of like Halloween release, something more geared towards the holiday, which really is just my regular art, so it's, but I was a little bit all over the place. But these coming weeks I want to work on more goth, dark, macabre type stuff. But unfortunately this week I didn't get a lot of art done because I was so busy just restocking everything. Everything was just running out. So it was a little frustrating. But it seems like everything is changing so fast with my business. And like every week there's some kind of new change or something's going on, something that needs to be done to like keep up with demand. But hopefully I get a lot more artwork done this coming week, and I know I have to work on Patreon. Well, anyways, enjoy. out since Thursday. I have one roll left that I'm saving. I haven't heard back from the company yet. Hopefully it ships this week. With my last shop update, I ended up releasing my first really big sticker sheet. Typically I print like 4 to page, but with these I decided to go with 2 and do 2 larger ones. Because I needed bigger webs for the widow spiders, and those worked well with it. So I ended up going through some of my more popular sheets, which so far the only 2 I have done is the moon moth and mystic mushroom. But I updated with kind of like the new layout where I also put my logo in there as a sticker. But I was able to actually get more stickers on both of the original sheets, and with the new bigger sheets I ended up doing slightly bigger stickers and a mixture of the small stickers from the small sheet. These also quietly released this week on my Etsy shop. I'm still working on my website because I kind of want to revamp things and go through some listings there. Because right now it kind of feels a little cluttered to me, and I know there's a lot of sold out things, but it's like I don't know, the back end of Shopify kind of confuses me a little bit, and I get overwhelmed because there's so many listings, even though I'm not selling that stuff anymore, and I'm just kind of want to clean it up a little bit. And I know I have to go through all of my items and weigh them so I can have more accurate shipping, especially for international shipping on my website, which it's still inactive at the moment for international orders. International orders have to go through Etsy. But since they're like way two different sites and like I can't do like the same thing for both because the way the shipping profiles work for each is a little different. But I have recently I think I figured out the VATS issue and I didn't have to worry as much as I thought. So this week I got a thing. It's actually, I already have this cart, but I use it and I mounted my screen printing press too. So I got another one because I really needed some kind of stand that I could either stand at or use a stool to use my my stack cutter. So my stack cutter didn't really technically have a home. Originally it was on this table that I kind of have over in my work area, but when my big printer came, I ended up needing to put that there, and the paper cutter ended up moving to a random part on a random, like, it's kind of like a coffee table, and it is way too low, so it's like I hunch over and it doesn't work great for cutting. So I ended up, the last time I had to cut, I had to move it onto the floor, but then I might not be able to get back up from the floor, and it's just impractical, and it wasn't going to work that way anyway, so I just kind of racked my brain and was like, alright, I'll try to find a stand. And I was looking through random stands, but then I'm just like, you know what about that cart? Because I already have it, I know it'll work. I took my measurements and everything, made sure it was gonna fit perfect, and it did. So I ended up just ordering another one of those carts, because like I really like dark wood and black metal. Well, the music too, but just actual black metal, like aesthetically, like they please me. And when I buy things for the studio, even though everything is kind of like a hodgepodge of what I have, like I always consider and look for dark tones in wood or something when it comes to storage or various like furniture for the studio. Anyway, like I'd really love to replace my desk and have something a little nicer, because I'm just kind of really outgrown this. Like I decoupaged the top and I didn't do a really great job with that, and like it just looks a mess, so I ended up putting this like adhesive wallpaper over it just to make it look black again. But it's all kind of lumpy because, again, I did a really bad job decoupaging because it was like starting to flake off, and also like I'm a traditional artist, so there's paint that just will never come off all over, and I know I got a emulsion on it at some point, and that's actually where it's really uneven because I never really got the emulsion off. I'm just like, I'm gonna decoupage over it from when I was screen printing a lot, so yeah, that's great. this thing together with a minimal effort. Minus one bolt that would not go in because it wasn't perfectly aligned with the holes, so there's that. But the thing is pretty sturdy anyway. That's why I ended up going with this, because I was at least familiar with it and I knew I'd be able to move it around somewhat easily. I might end up putting handles on the side to make it even better. I figured it'd be a little fun to show a little bit more of the studio, when making this cart anyway. Now that it kind of has its own little home, but like I kind of have it set up so I can like pull it away from the wall and rotate it, but I just got to be careful because it's a little top heavy, on the one side where like the handle is. But then I have these shelves where the one I'm going to be using for after I bind the notepads, I just can just set over there because I don't always get to cutting things right away, and I still have a bunch from the last batch that need cut, but I was just waiting until I ended up binding some more because I have another batch that I need to do here shortly. But you can get a little view of the mobile shipping cart, which I rarely use this because I don't do a lot of the packaging anymore for shipping. But we can just move it around to where we need it at the time, and sometimes I'll bring it over to my desk when I'm working on additional packages throughout the week if like things are a little too busy. But I know it's kind of like a mess right now because I haven't been maintaining it at all, and it's not exactly how I set it up, and Mr. Axe separated some of the stuff into his other work cart, and so it doesn't even have everything in it anymore. But it does make things a lot easier when you're going to package, because it's like all the freebie bookmarks, the freebie postcards, and sticker sheets, and coupon cards, and the tissue paper, and then the string. Like it's all just kind of there, and then my like sticker labels and stuff, and then typically like I think it has like a hard rigid mailers in there, but I think those have been taken out. weekend. As I go through, I'll be able to completely finish all the artwork for this. But I'm going back through one of my, I guess you can call collections. It's the Dark Poet. I have notepads, sticker pack, which I think I just sold out of, sticker sheets, and washi tape. So I wanted to redo it. Originally, I had created it when I was like playing around with watercolors. It was one of my earlier sticker sheets, and pretty much the artwork was created directly for stickers. And like, I know I've grown quite a bit the last couple years, and like I just really wanted to kind of change it. And I really like the chromatic thing I got going on with the majority of my stickers, which I might go back and I might color it again, I don't know. But I wanted to revisit the Dark Poet, and originally when I did stickers, I didn't like include any of my characters because I'm just like, well, that looks so weird small, but I just kind of got over that, and I kind of like doing them now. So I figured I would add a character and a few more elements to it as well. I'm nearly sold out of notepads. I'm gonna sell out of the washi tape I have. I believe I'm out of the sticker pack, so once that's gone, I'll be rolling over to this anyway. I'll still have some of the old washi left, probably, when this releases, because I'm hoping to aim for early October, late September release, because that's kind of the way it's been going. Like, I work throughout the month on stuff and then just kind of release it. So this is going to be part of a set where I'm going to be doing Memento Mori. After this, I'm hoping this week to get started on Haunted Library, which would be pretty fun. Which I'm thinking, like, I kind of want like a dark academia thing going on. And I want to revisit my rat sticker sheet and remake those as well, because that's something that's been like on the back burner for ages, because those were the first and only sticker sheet I'm like, I'm gonna color this, and I colored it digitally, and I'm not a digital artist. I don't like coloring things on the computer. My cat's in the background making noise. But I have a big list of like themes that I really want to encompass with this release, and I'm really, really excited about this one. So I thought I'd be kind this time around and upload this with the second window, so it's not so distracting with me jumping around so much. While I didn't get around to doing any of the additional assets to this week, I at least partially finished the girl. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do to her, but she seems a little plain. It's probably because I don't like so much white, but we'll see. Next week I should definitely have this finished up, and hopefully a good chunk of the Haunted Library. I need to work on Patreon rewards next week too. And I'm still in a constant state of cutting more and more stickers, trying to get caught up and well ahead, because I know by the end of the year, like, I think I want like 150 of like each sticker sheet kind of like in stock, because it just makes things easier if they're all done. Well, anyways guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. I know this week gets a little shorter. I was just doing so much cutting and so much printing. Anyways, you guys can find me on Instagram, where I post lots of pictures, and I've recently started TikTok. But I'm also on Patreon, where I do monthly subscription boxes of art stuffs, and a monthly coloring page as well. And of course, you can always find my website, lowbrowmisfits.com, which I have all my art stuff, but there's also Etsy, and right now Etsy is the shop that has the international orders. So maybe next week, hopefully, I can do a little update on the bats thing. We'll see. Anyways, well, bye.